Hey guys, Ro here. This is my second episode of Us Above It, and I want to talk about expectations today. Kind of silly, but I kind of noticed how passive aggressive it is. It's mostly just people telling you in the nicest way possible that you're kind of messing up. If you noticed that. I did, and that's why I'm making this video. And the more research I did, the more that I actually found out it's been kind of embedded in us. Not like caveman brain, like criticism, but like the seed has been planted since we were children. And the further we go back and the further I did research and the more kind of I looked into it, I can't even start, but I'm gonna have to. From what I've heard, so if it doesn't relate to you, I'm really sorry. I try to not meet your guys' expectations, but I tried to, like I said in my other video, put out my feet in your guys' shoes and try to see the world for everyone. But yeah, growing up, I had a brother and a sister. I'm the oldest of three, and I love my siblings. I cannot get enough of them. They're my best friends, but we're not going to talk about my siblings. We're going to talk about all of our siblings, and we're also going to talk about the parents' point of view and, the kids' point of view. Being a little kid, growing up with siblings or your family. I know you guys have probably heard, I would never expect this from you, but I expect this from your younger sibling. And I understand how that kind of all ties together. You're supposed to be older, you're supposed to set the example, but you're still a kid. You shouldn't be expected really of anything, especially if you're like not even in first grade yet or, fifth grade. But for a parent to say that to their kids, I would expect your younger sibling to do this and not you. I kind of feel it's like a free pass for your younger sibling to either A, get away with it once, or think that they can get away with it all the time just because you've done it. Hopefully that's not the case and they see that you've set the example, that mom or dad yelled at you and they're not going to want to get yelled at, so they're not going to do it. But I don't think that's the most positive way to say something like that, especially in front of your kids. I know you're supposed to be positive is the best thing you can possibly do. And if you do say something like that, kind of think about it to yourself. Would you want someone to say that to you? I know sometimes parents don't really put themselves in their kids' shoes, but we were all little kids at one point. And I know parents, you try not to act like I'm not gonna do what my parents did because of these reasons. But you gotta remember, you still grew up with those people and you're gonna have some of their influence on you. And just try to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I wouldn't expect that from you, but I would expect that from them. What? Why? Why would you expect that from them? Because A, you're the parent and you didn't teach them, or B, because you're the parent and you didn't teach them. Your expectations, boop, boop, way too high. Way up here. See me? Yeah, I see you. Anyways, and what we're giving back is not that much. Nothing. And this is kind of the problem that I've been seeing everywhere in any circumstances. That's still not okay. Anyways, second reason I thought of was going to school. You get older, you're kind of leaving the house, you're hanging out with your friends a little bit, you're lacking in school, or you're not, or you did your best, and the teacher says, I'd expect better from you. But sometimes that's not the best thing to say in any kind of light. I mean, I would expect better. Did I do better all the time and this is my worst you've ever seen? Expect better. What if I gave you my best already? That hurts me. But you already said those things and you don't even realize what you're doing because you expected on your own expectations my satisfaction. This test that we're talking about, that was my best. This is the best I gave you. And now you're expecting more? Damper. How high you hold yourself, you might doubt who you are and what you can do now, and your grades might even start slipping even more just because that one teacher told you I would expect better. And what if you hear that at home? You know, like, I don't know if you guys had this growing up, but I love school. I loved going to school. I loved my friends. I loved my teachers. And I did always have that one kind of crappy teacher, but then I realized, you know, they're an adult. They probably got a crappy life or, you know, whatever. We all take it out the wrong way. Just the fact that for me, I felt school was an escape for home. And to hear it from school to home to school to home to friends, it kind of just like trickles its way into your life and stays there, and that's really kind of shitty in a way. See me?
Yeah, I see.
Expectations are everywhere, no matter where you go. But we shouldn't expect things from other people. We shouldn't expect something to be a certain way. Because if you are, that means you already have the answer. You wouldn't expect it if you didn't have the answer, right? But you expect 1 to 1 to be 2. But you don't expect it to be another equation after that, or another problem after that. You can't just expect the unexpected and expect it to be expected of those people. You follow me? So I just want to go over a quick couple of those things and really talk to you guys, because this is like not cool. And like another really big thing that I definitely noticed in my personal life is I play a lot of video games. I play board games. I play, oh my gosh, if I could LARP forever, I would. That's not reality. Anyways, so yeah, when I play video games, it's kind of hard sometimes, because there is that, I don't know if you guys have ever played teams or anything like that, or you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, sometimes you're the last man standing. And that's way, way, way pressure. Especially if you don't know where everyone's at and, you know, your whole team's already dead. They expect you to win. It's like, I would have expected you guys to help me out from the beginning and not put all this pressure on me. But, you know, when you do a team kill and you kill all those other players, your expectations of yourself go through the roof. And sometimes they're your friends, you know, they didn't expect that of you. That means you've exceeded their expectations. That means they thought not so well of you then. I mean, you could be their best friend and they could think the world of you. But I'm saying in this category, their expectations of you were, and you exceeded those expectations. And now you're like, ah! But what happens when you play again? Sometimes you don't exceed those expectations. Sometimes you don't even exceed your own expectations. And that is why I'm talking about this, because that is not okay. You know, I should be here. Why? Because I expect that of myself? Or you should be here because I expect that of you. You don't even know who I am. I don't even know who you are. You can literally tell me your whole life in a book, in a movie, in everything, and I still wouldn't know who you are. That's just how it is. Unfortunately. But what I expect? No, I wouldn't expect anything. And I kind of see this as like something I do personally. I don't know if a lot of you guys do this, but I have really high expectations for myself. Other people, not so high. Just because people are disappointing. Is that expectations of me of what they think I expect? No. Does that mean I have low expectations? Yeah. Some people have high expectations. I mean, it's not all low expectations of people, but it just makes me sad that we're all not doing our best. So I don't expect anything from you just because you're gonna keep throwing garbage on the ground and you guys are gonna keep doing things you're not supposed to. So why would I expect anything different? But those are one of those examples I was talking about. Expectations. If I don't expect anything from you, I'm not gonna be disappointed. If you expect everything, you're always gonna be disappointed. And you're just hurting yourself. You shouldn't expect a lot. You shouldn't. It just shouldn't be. You shouldn't. Because you're just hurting people at the end of the day, and that's kind of just